Welcome to episode 13 of Amarillo State Serpents Dynasty, where we will be playing the Buffalo Bulls in the Cure Bowl. Of course, we went over early National Signing Day in the last episode. If you're interested about that, go check out the end of the last episode. We are going after another coordinator, but we will get right into this game versus the Buffalo Bulls. They are a 74 overall, we're 75 overall, so we do have the overall advantage. But again, they went 9-4, we went 7-5. Or 9-3, I think 9-4 maybe. They lose in their conference championship, I believe. So they made their conference championship. We did not. We will be playing them in the Cure Bowl here. As we start off with the football here in the Cure Bowl, Wysung back to return. And this is a lot of the last game for some of our players, as they will be graduating after this game. But let's try and get a bowl win for some of our guys here. We average more yards per game. We're a better third down conversion team. I think we can win this. We are playing in Orlando. A little more favorable to us rather than team from Buffalo, as we will start off with a Cameron Poe run, and he's going to have room here early. 11 yards on his first carry of the game. As we will get Rashad English in motion, set up a screen for Cameron Poe here on 1st and 10. He's going to be open on the left side, get up for another 10 yards. That'll be another first down for Cameron Poe. You will try and run it again here on 1st and 10. Not going to have a lot of room with Cameron here, only a gain of 1. George Wolo with the tackle. He's 2nd and 9. Rashad English into motion here. We can get that to Douglas, or actually Brandon Worthington over the middle. He'll get a nice gain. I believe all of our players have decided to play in the bowl game, as can't really opt out in this game, which would be an interesting feature, as Joe Bowers is going to take off and run here. He'll get a nice gain. Potentially his last game as an Amarillo State Serpent. Could encourage him to transfer, just depends on what kind of offseason boost he does end up getting. That's going to be thrown to Douglas Saxon over the middle for a gain of 5. Joe Bowers eclipses 3,000 passing yards on the season. Pretty great season for him. We will take this up the middle with Cameron Poe. He'll get up for a gain of 4, or a gain of 1 for 3rd and 4. Set us up. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. I'm not going to see anything I like here. Joe Bowers, can you outrun the defensive lineman? You can, and he's going to run into the end zone for our first touchdown of the game. Joe Bowers. 8 rushing touchdowns on the season is kind of impressive for how slow he is. He'll put us up 7-0 here in the first quarter. First and 10 for the defense. We will try and stop Buffalo from scoring here early. 2nd and 5 after a nice run from Jay Barksdale. He'll send some pressure here on 2nd down. We have run to the outside. Can we get there? Jalen Means with a nice tackle. Again, he will be coming back. A lot of returning guys, but also a lot of guys leaving here in the first season. The offseason episode will probably end up being its own episode. Oh, that's a big block from the lineman. Flattens Kareem Culliver. That's a nice run for Barksdale. Send some heat on 1st and 10. Will be a pass. He's actually going to get sacked. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Jacoby Henry gets in there alongside Jalen Means. Being mean to the quarterback. He's 2nd and 25 now. They will pass here on 2nd down. It's going to be thrown out to the flat, and that might be roughing the passer. That's exactly what's going to be. Jarek Francis, I believe, roughed the passer here. Completely negates our sack. They will get a first down. Just can't have that. Need more discipline out of the defensive line. 1st and 10 from the 46. Going to be an RPO out to the flat. And this season has been painful in some ways, okay in others, but I am definitely ready for it to be over. That is for sure, as this will be a run on 2nd and inches. We will send a blitz here on 1st and 10. Bring Culliver down from his safety position to make that tackle. He's 2nd and 7. Again, going to send another blitz here. That's going to be thrown over the middle, and that cannot be caught. Unfortunately, is caught on that play as we are on Nico Jones III here. Tight end's actually going to stay in the block. We're going to double team this route. We just need better corners. That'll be the last play of the first quarter unless they snap this ball once again, and they will, actually. That's going to be thrown out to the fly here. Tatum Winman, who will be gone after this game, makes the tackle. It's going to be sad to see Tatum Winman go. One of my favorite players from the start of this season. And he will be gone. But we have him for this game. Let's get him one more win under his belt before he rides off into the sunset. It'll be 3rd and 1. Jake Gleaton will be our user, and we just need to be able to make that play. Have no change of direction with Jake Gleaton. Be 1st and 10. As this is a very long drive for Buffalo. That's going to be a run up the middle. Big tackle from Jacoby Henry. Sets up a 2nd and 9. The running back in motion here. That's going to be wide open over the middle. Left my zone wide open. Jake Orlando with the touchdown. In Orlando. But it's tied 7-7. That's going to be a 1st down and 10 bomb to Douglas Saxon. He's going to be able to make the catch down to the 30. What a great play from Douglas Saxon to beat his man, press coverage. Get down to the 30-yard line. Shot English actually going to beat his man on the escape route. Get a gain of 6. Going to go out slinging with Joe Bowers in his last game here. There's no doubt about that. We're going to run a draw here with Cameron Poe, and he's going to get a huge burst of speed up the middle. Cameron Poe, definitely our best player, I would say, overall this season. Had a fantastic season as a freshman. Should get a nice boost in the offseason. We're actually going to take off with Joe Bowers here. That's a nice run of 7 from Joe Bowers. 3 rushes, 30 yards, and a touchdown so far for him. This will be a run with Cameron Poe up the middle. And he's fighting down to the 1. Beat him again. Get him another touchdown. Akeem Bell's going to come in and steal it, I think. Ooh, Akeem Bell gets stopped at the 1. Maybe Cameron actually gets back in here and gets it back. That's exactly what's going to happen. Nobody up the middle. Run up the middle. Cameron Poe in for the touchdown. His first touchdown of the game. I couldn't tell you how many touchdowns on the season. Number 1 is into the end zone to put us up 14-7 here in the second quarter. First and 10 for the Buffalo offense. This will be a run. It will be unable to shed that block because we're going to hit him and he's going to stay up. Jake Gleaton's injured. That's not good. I'll bring in more Deshaun Dobbins here in the second quarter. That's going to be thrown over the middle, and we're unable to make that tackle. Be first and 10. We're running a little turbo offense here, it seems. First and 10 for the Buffalo offense. It's going to be a run. No, it's going to be play action. Running with this route. Deshaun hopes can't get there. It's going to be a touchdown. Unless Brian Harvey can track him down, and he does. Down to the 7. Quarterback is perfect so far this game. It's going to be a run to the right. It's going to be kept by the quarterback. That's a great play. Second and goal from the 4. Shade inside. It's going to be a run. Deshaun Dobbins, get there. Good play. So it'll bring up a 3rd and goal. He'll be out of empty here. Could expect a quarterback run. Got to be wary of that as well. That's going to be thrown over the middle and incomplete. Good play by Bryce Todman to break that pass up and cause a 4th down. And this is a very missable field goal. See it all the time in college. Kick is up, and this one is good. It'll be 14-10 for Buffalo. Be first and 10 for the offense as we're going to get sacked. Nothing got open. All I have to say about that play. He's 2nd and 19. We're going to take a shot. No, we're not. It'll be a 2-minute timeout. And in this position, I'm going to just run out the clock. Buffalo's going to start calling timeouts, so we can't really do that. Gonna need a 1st down here if we want to get out of this. We might send Keelan Rounds up the seam. That's actually exactly what we'll do. That ball's led too far in. Led that ball just a little too far inside, and we're gonna have to punt. Westing will get the punt away. That's a big hit. Just need to prevent points before the half. That's all we're trying to do here. Big Gleaton back on the field. Glad to see that. Actually going to take off with the quarterback. That'll be a run of 3 with QB. Time is running here. 2nd and 7. Be thrown over the middle. Jake Gleaton unable to make the tackle. Clock is still running here. Under a minute to go. That's going to be a sack by Devin Montrose. Devin Montrose gets in there for the sack. That'll set up a 2nd and 20. And that's going to be a touch. Oh, it's overthrown. Had the touchdown. Overthrew him. It'll be 2nd and 20. Or 3rd and 20. Less than a minute to go here. Cannot let up a 1st down conversion here. Going to take off. Actually going to throw this away. And they will punt. 46 seconds left. We could do something with this. See what 1st down gives us and go from there. It's actually going to be a decent field position for us. Yeah, we start on the 25. Hey, coach is telling us we should try and get some points, and I agree. We get that to Douglas Saxon, we can. That will not be a 1st down, but we will go hurry up here. Try and conserve some of our timeouts. We do have 3 of them. Is that going to be a bomb? Douglas Saxon? No. Marcus Fuka gets in there for the breakup. Just try and convert here on 2nd or 3rd and inches. Oof. Gonna be a rough play to convert on. Joe Bowers is insane. How did he get out of that? I do not know. Okay, Joe Bowers. Trying to convince me to make you the starter next year, I suppose. That's a nice throw from him. Get down, Blake. Blake Trombley will get down at the 49. One more time for about one more play before we have to... Ooh, I don't love the options here. Try this play. 9 seconds trying to get into field goal range. Let me get that to him. Saxon gets out of bounds at the 40. We will try a 57-yard field goal. The kick is up. It has the leg. Does it get in? Oh, just short. Okay. 14-10 going into the half. If we got like 1 more yard, I think that field goal is good. But I like where we are. Leading, going into halftime. I think we start on defense in the second half. Let's see what we can do. Start out on defense here in the second half. First down and 10, up 14-10. This will be a run to the outside. Jacoby Henry make a nice play. Jacoby Henry has had a fantastic season. Of course, he will be gone as well. Linebackers kind of disappearing in front of our eyes. Hopefully some of the younger undergrads can make an impact next season. This will be a nice little throw out to the outside, and they're going to get nothing on that. Kendrick Jones the third and Jake Gleaton there for the tackle. Put up a 3rd and 13. Quarterback's going to step up and slide. Bring up a 4th and 6. They will punt. Brian Harvey back for the return. Is she going to have some room here? Not really. Brings us up to the 44. But we will start with the football. Can't get enough of this Bowers to Rounds connection. That ball's deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Cameron Poe not getting enough touches this game will feed him the ball on 2nd and 10, and he'll get a nice run up the middle and get slammed. Was not expecting that. 3rd and 7. See if we can't get Keelan Rounds open over the middle, and we actually can. Keelan Rounds is actually going to have some room to run. Get a first down. Be 1st and 10. We'll feed Cameron Poe once again. Cameron Poe with a nice run to the outside. He'll get 9. 9 rushes, 45 yards today for Cameron Poe. Of course, 5 yard per carry man. Still continuing to rumble. So he'll get a nice little run up to the 50. Or up to 50 yards on the game. Joe Bowers actually going to get forced out here. Not seeing anything we like. We're going to take off with Joe Bowers. Nice little run for 6. Do we take a shot to Keelan Rounds? No, we're at the 16-yard line, but don't love that. We're actually going to step up with Joe Bowers again. Joe Bowers into the end zone again for a touchdown. Joe Bowers is trying to convince me he should stay the starter next year. Moving like a demon. 21-10. First and 10 for the defense. Trying to hold our lead here in the Cure Bowl. That's a nice run from their running back. Brings them up for 8. Trying to win our first bowl game in program history. Yeah, run kept by the quarterback. This could be a big play, and it might be. Tatum Windman, can you track him down? He's able to. Bryce Todman is now injured. That's not so good for the defense, as now Nico Jones is going to have to take up a bigger role. It's going to be an RPO. It is. Deshaun Hope's unable to get there. It will be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo offense. This will just be a run up the middle. That's a nice play. Jaquez Barksdale having a solid game on the ground, as it'll be another 1st down for Buffalo. They'll actually go in motion here. They're going to throw it to him. Kind of read that, not really. Brian Harvey able to make the tackle. Bryce Todman, bruised ribs. We're going to sub in Brian Harvey. Brian Harvey was already out there, so we'll bring in Nico Jones III for more plays. Be an Oh, and he's going to make a play. Just talking about him. Number 21 subbed in the game, immediately makes an impact. It's actually Kendrick Jones III, not Nico Jones II. Sorry, I get my Joneses mixed up. That's so many of them. Be 1st down and 10 for Cameron Poe, and he'll make a nice move for a 1st down. 11 rushes, 66 yards. Averaging just 6 yards a carry. This ball needs to be thrown away. Thank God it's not roughing. It's not intentional grounding there. That would have been terrible. He's 2nd and 10. Do a little screen to Cameron Poe. That's going to be a nice play. He might get all of it back, and he will. 1st down and 10 for Cameron Poe. We're going to feed the beast again. That's a nice run. He's got some room. Cameron Poe, 12 rushes, 81 yards now. We will feed him once again. 1st and 10. Ball goes to Cameron Poe, as expected. He'll get 6. That will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Up 21-10 here in the Cure Bowl. Looking to win our first bowl game and move to 8-5 on this season. You look at this, even time of possession in this game. We are just dominating on the ground. Second and 4, the ball will go to Cameron Poe again, and he'll move up for about 3. We're going to feed him once again. 3rd and 1. Give the ball to your best player, and our best player is Cameron Poe right now, and he'll get a 1st down. Might get a play off here. He actually will not. He'll stay in the game. I like Keelan Rounds on the outside here. If he can beat press, he just might. That's going to be a bad ball from Joe Bowers. That ball needs to be out a little bit more. Get Cameron Poe involved again. That's going to be a nice play for Cameron. He'll get up for another 1st down. Team Bell finally checking into the game. He'll get a run. He's actually able to break the 1st tackle, get up for 3. We're going to try and hit him off a play action here. See if we can't get Keelan Rounds in space, maybe. That's exactly what we'll do. Keelan Rounds actually able to get that ball and get going up to the 11. Nice, long, methodical drive here. It'll be 1st and 10. Joe Bowers can't break that sack. It'll be 2nd and 15. Murdoch in for the tackle. We'll go out of empty here. That's going to be a fumble. Pick it up. Oh, Just like that, Joe Bowers has lost me once again. Fumbles the ball. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bulls. Expecting them to pass the ball a lot on this drive, and we just can't get out of our own way. Going to be sitting in a lot of zone here on this probably last drive of the game, maybe second to last drive of the game for the Bulls. Depending on when we get the ball back. That ball needs to be intercepted by Jacoby Henry, and it is not. Be 1st and 10 on our 42. Expecting another pass here. They are in hurry-up mode, trying to get a score quick. They need to get us off the field as well. That needs to be broken up. Brian Harvey unable to make a play. Come on, guys. Make something happen. 2nd and 1. It's gonna be a run. It's actually gonna be a pass. Brian Harvey gets beat on the outside. Be 1st and 10. Kind of expecting a pass here. Exactly what it'll be. That's gonna be almost intercepted by the big Ty Gentry, unable to hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10. Be another pass. That's going to be a sack for Jalen Means. Able to get in there, crush the quarterback, and bring him down. Bring up a 2nd and 17. And that's going to be a sack again. Tatum Winman this time. They will go on 4th down. Play the sticks, back up, tackle in front of you. That needs to be intercepted, and it is. Bryce Todman able to bring it down. And that should about do it. Bryce Todman with the interception to hopefully win us our first bowl game in program history. Cameron Poe with the run, up for 5. Go ahead and throw shoot clock on and try and get out of here with our 8th win of the season. They're going to be run outside by Cameron Poe. This will take us down close to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute timeout in college, that is. Be 3rd and 4. Can we convert? We cannot, and we will have to punt it away. This is going to be actually a terrible punt. Oh, what an awful punt by the punter. Westing, or me, you could say. It'll be 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Need a stop. That's going to be thrown over my head. No. Going to take off with the ball. Quarterback's going to slide. Be the 2-minute timeout. Up by 11 here. Okay, giving up a touchdown. Just need to take time off the clock. That's just can't happen. That cannot happen. 1st and 10, time still running. They have all 3 of their timeouts. We need to get them to start burning some of those. Or just stop them. That works too. That's going to be a nice play from Buffalo. There's one of their timeouts. Ooh, don't love using it in that position. I think in that position, you just hurry up and get that ball snapped. That's going to be thrown over the middle for a touchdown. And they're going to have to go for 2, and they will. Two-point conversion try. Intercepted by Deshaun Hopes. And he might take this all the way back. No. That keeps it a touchdown game. They will kick the onside kick. Onside kick is up. And Rashad English falls on it. And that should do it. Barring any crazy things happening here in the last minute 37. Cameron Poe's going to get the run. They're going to call a timeout. That was to be expected. We're going to run it again here on 2nd and 13. No reason not to. Cameron Poe is going to fumble. I mean, got blown up. I have never seen a hit stick so aggressive in my life. Oh my God. All right, back on defense quickly here. Cannot let up a touchdown. It's going to be thrown on the right side. Keep them in bounds. That's a nice play. Keeps them in bounds. He's 2nd and 2. Minute 18 clock running here. Keep them in bounds. Keep them stopped. Going to be a throw. It's going to be thrown over the middle. No, it's going to be thrown out wide. He's going to cut back inside. Insane play from the running back. Be 1st down and 10. Again, expecting a run, or expecting pass every play from now on. That's going to be thrown out wide. He did not catch that. Correct call from the official. It'll be 2nd and 10. Chair is falling. Expect to pass again. Get to the quarterback. Ooh, Jake Gleaton unable to get there. Get there. Make the tackle. Be 3rd and 1. Clock's going to run here. They're going to call their final timeout. Okay. 3rd and 1. The end zone is... Well, we don't care about a 1st down here. Just keep them out of the end zone. That's a good way to start. 4th and 1. One stop, defense. One stop. There's the stop right there. And that'll be your game. Bryce Todman with the play. And we will win the Cure Bowl. Here in year 1. And that will do it. Cameron Poe. Last rush of the game. And that will do it. Amarillo State Serpents have won the Cure Bowl. The first bowl game in program history belongs to us. As we win, our seniors get their final hoorah before they're gone. Joe Bowers' final game probably ever playing in an Amarillo State jersey. Joe Bowers, player of the game. He doesn't deserve it. Actually, I guess he did with the running. I don't know, and I don't care. Joe Bowers, great play, great touchdown as we win the Cure Bowl 21-16. We'll go ahead and take a look at the stats. Joe Bowers, 12 of 18, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, Cameron Poe, 20 rushes for 97 yards, 4.8, 1 touchdown in the terrible fumble, as well as Joe Bowers with a bad fumble, but 2 touchdowns on the ground. Receiving, not a lot for these guys today. 73 for Saxon, 31 for Poe, 27 for Rounds, 13 for Trombley, 6 for English, no touchdowns through the air. And defensively, sacks for Montrose, Henry, Winman, and Means. TFLs for Montrose, Henry, Winman, Means, Gleaton, and Kendrick Jones, as well as an interception for Todman and Kendrick Jones III, as well as no fumble recoveries and no touchdowns. And that will do it. We moved to 8-5 on the season, and we have won the Cure Bowl. 900 skill points, or 900 XP for winning our first bowl game, 10 skill points to Bud Stanley, and here we are, Cure Bowl winner. We have won the Cure Bowl against Buffalo. We end the season at 8-5, and we will move on to the next week here. Get ready for the off-season episode, which will be a completely different episode. Will come out after this one. Don't you worry. We'll take a look at our job offers after winning the Cure Bowl. Head coach of Texas State, they want to move on. Head coach of Old Dominion and Ball State, interesting offers. Not going to take any of them, obviously. But let's look and see if we hired Brian Harris. We did. Now, that's me. He has some really good developments here. So stay hot through games to get boosts from injury, as well as toughness, stamina. Interesting. Okay. He also doesn't have talent developer. Like, wait, is this our last guy? It is our last guy. Okay, so he hasn't actually shown up yet. We will take a look at him after the bowl weeks have ended. But we'll go ahead and upgrade our coach skills here again. And I think we're going to max out. Don't need quarterback. Don't need wide receiver. We will increase DBs as well as linebackers take less time to fully scout. So those are our upgrades for now. And we will continue moving forward. See what happens in these bowl weeks as Caleb Diabate has reached his top 5. Of course, we are in first. I think we'll sign him. Again, nothing really going on here. We'll move on again. Not playing in the conference or college football playoff as James Gee and Scotty Sharp move quickly into their top 5s as well. Looks like we're in solid position on both of those guys. And again, National Championship Week features Notre Dame versus NC State. Interesting. We'll take a look at the bracket. So it looks as if NC State Missouri played in the semifinal and Notre Dame USC. We'll have a Notre Dame NC State final. Notre Dame came all the way out from the 6th seed, beat Oregon 51-49, then beat Kansas, then beat USC. A lot of close games for these guys, as well as NC State also coming from the first round, handedly beating everyone except for Missouri. Very, very interesting. And we'll have an NC State Notre Dame, and my prediction, I think Notre Dame wins that one. We will have to see, though. We will simulate to the next week here. And NC State wins the 2024 College Football Playoff. National champion is your NC State Wolfpack. That's quite an interesting end of the season. We will advance to the next week here. See a lot of recruits commit. Bryce Gardner, defensive tackle out of Arizona, commits to Amarillo State. Good pickup for us. Bryce Gardner should be a massive addition. Take a look at players leaving. Keelan Rounds wants to transfer. And he will be transferring. Oh my God. Wow. That is quite the loss. Joe Bowers wants to transfer. He can stay. Dylan McCollum wants to transfer. He will not stay. Oof. Oh no, Keelan Rounds. He's gone. Our best receiver last year is gone. Wow. Okay. That sucks. That sucks hardcore. Look at our new offensive coordinator, Brian Harris. Loaded rated running backs will progress faster. I kind of like that. Running backs transfers are more interested. Okay. Offensive line transfers are more interested. Okay. Wide receivers are more interested as well as quarterbacks. I like this offensive coordinator. Good option for us. Also has offensive linemen get a training boost and running backs get a training boost. Okay, yeah, this guy is insane. As for recruiter, he has offensive line, running back, and quarterback. Okay, so we have some things we can do with this. We will move to the next week. I can't believe Keelan Rounds just transferred. That sucks so much. Oh, and he transfers because of coach prestige. Dude, you couldn't have given me like one more season. Oh, that's so tragic. So we'll take a look at our recruiting board. 675 hours. John Aragon moving into his top 5. You have a solid lead. Might just want to get him on campus just to secure this. But we just don't have anything he really likes. I think championship contender is the best way to go. James Gee will commit if we put 5 on him. Earl Terrell should commit as well. We'll put 25 on him. Caleb Diabate also will commit. We'll put 25 on him. Then Scotty Sharp, we actually will put a lot on because we want to get him on campus and into the class as quickly as possible. Throw a proximity to home on there for him. And I'll look through some of these transfer portal players, and I'll be right back with you guys once we have a couple of options. After week 1, James Gee commits to Amarillo State as Kalen Carroll has reached his top 5. I don't think we were going after him, but I did add some guys to our board. Take a look here. 290 hours back, so we get locked out on all of these corners. That is okay. as we will start here. James Gee commits. Aragon should be committing shortly after. We're going to go ahead and throw as much as we can at him. Don't want to miss out on this guy. Earl Terrell should be fine. Caleb Diabate should be fine. West Virginia starting to make a little push for Scotty Sharp. We'll throw a little more on him. Now, Deontay Lawson actually matches up really well with our sells, so we're going to go ahead and sell him. I think that is going to be it. That is. Time to get to work on Deontay Lawson, a 4-star middle linebacker run stopper. Love to see that. Ryland Green, we're also in the lead on. He has good grades for us as well. We're going to sell him. Try and get both of these guys in the class. That will be his sell. Ryland Green will put 65 on. Elijah Herring, what would he like? So it could be this. It could also be this. If it's that, oh, I think it is. It's game time could work really well for us there. It's Kirkland. We'll get him on a visit. Likes championship contender, so we'll go ahead and throw that on a visit for him. Rodney Shelley, I would really like. 96 feet corner. Really want him. Likes proximity to home. He also likes championship contender, but proximity to home is a little better. And then we'll also sell him, since proximity to home and championship contender we know are two of his big things. We can go ahead and sell him on it. If I can find the right one. It's going to be aspirational. So we'll go ahead and sell him on that. We have 25 points left here for him, and we'll go ahead and throw all of them at him. Try and get some of these other guys to go ahead and commit for 10 more on him, 10 more on him. Go try and find maybe some high school gems still available. All right, all of our points have been used. We'll simulate to the next week and see if we got anyone else inside of this class, as Elijah Herring has reached his top 3. Miss out on him, and I have to check who else we've lost out on. Some of these guys we might have just gotten in late on. Andrew All locks us out. Elijah Herring we were going after, just unable to get in time. That's fine. Don Aragon, Navy's kind of making a push. Probably just should have him maxed out. He should just commit. Earl Terrell, Ball State's kind of making a push. We might as well get him on campus. Go proximity to home for him. Caleb Diabate, no one's challenging us on. Scotty Sharp, again, they're kind of making a run. I don't see any way we lose out on him. Deontay Lawson. I mean, have good sells. He made up a lot of ground last week. We should move on into first on him after this week. And it's game time is not one of them. So we need to find a different one for him. Which one is it? Pro potential? Or is it playing time? It could be playing time. It's not looking to be playing time. So, is it pro potential? I think that's still worth it to sell. Oh, we don't know. This is a rough one. I think we just hard sell on the 3 we have. Pray that it's right. If it is, then he's joining the class. Kirkland, BYU's making a push. Oh, we don't have anything he likes. With this, it's most likely conference playing style proximity to home. Unless there is another option. There is. It's this one. Championship contender. And that's actually what it is. Championship contender, conference prestige, proximity to home. It's just not worth it to hard sell. I don't think in this position, maybe a sway works. Like, even our sway options are very bad. Maybe we could try playing style. Let's try and convince them. Last ditch effort, maybe. I don't know. We might lose out on Justin Kirkland. can't win all the recruitments. We'll try it. Rodney Shelley, we're getting really close to getting commitment from. That I like. Jaden Todd, also interested as well. He's a solid right tackle. We'll bring him in. Try and get him to commit. Go take a look at some more prospects, see if we can't find any more. We also threw 3 more offensive linemen on there, trying to just make some pushes here at the end of offseason recruiting. See if we can't steal 1 or 2 of these guys into our class as we actually get Deontay Lawson. That is a huge pickup for our middle linebacker position. Ryland Green joins the class as well. Rodney Shelley joins the class as well. We love to see it. Caleb Diabate has reached his top 3. We are number 1. We are in good position on a lot of these guys. We just got a lot of commitments. 280 points back. Rodney Shelley, of course, joining the class. Aragon's about to commit as well. Deontay Lawson is a huge pickup for our defense, as well as Brylan Green. John Aragon about to commit. We have a lot of commitments still here waiting. Ooh, Justin Kirkland we might win out on. Did the sway work? It did. Okay. Now, is there a way we can hard sell playing style? I think this is our best option. Just gonna have to roll with it. Justin Kirkland could be a massive pickup for us. We might lose out on Jacoby Jackson unless we can get him in on a last-minute visit. He likes championship contender. We'll try it. We'll try and sell him on it as well. It's worth a shot. If it's bad, it's bad. Who cares? Best thing we can do is take a chance. And in Boone, I want to make sure we get... We'll go ahead and throw as much as we can on him. Dotson we move into first on, so we'll go ahead and throw championship contender on him as well. And we'll max him out. Trying and revamp this offensive line for the next season. And Diabate is going to commit, but we'll just let that stay how it is and look for a couple more transfers, see if we can't steal some guys. All right, we have maxed out our points. It is the final week of recruiting. It's time to see how we did. First up, John Aragon, left tackle out of Colorado commits. Scotty Sharp, right end out of Florida commits. Justin Kirkland out of Utah commits. Jaden Todd commits. Annan Boone commits. That is it. Malik McLeod chooses Louisiana over us, as well as a bunch of other guys choose other schools. Jacoby Jackson, who we tried to get in late on, goes to Louisiana. Quinsavius Warren, defensive tackle, goes to Mississippi State. And Aaron Bryant, another defensive tackle, also goes to Mississippi State. We get a couple of those guys. National Signing Day, we'll take a look. We'll move these guys off of our board. We end up signing 24 total recruits. And we know a lot of these development traits already, but we'll go through them once again. Anthony Charlton, impact. Randall Diablo, star. Jalen Self, impact. Gadosh, star. Kadu, impact. Sean Kipper, star. Lee Hubbard, normal. Robbie Shelley, impact. Sammy Sash, normal. Fernando Tancho, normal. Rayshawn Blade has impact. Bryce Garner has impact. James Gee has normal. Rodney Shelley has normal. Deontay Lawson has impact. Ryland Green has impact. John Aragon has impact. Earl Terrell only has normal. Buzz Caleb Diabate. Scotty Sharp, impact. Justin Kirkland has normal. Jaden Todd has impact. David Stotson has impact. And Cannon Boone also has impact. Take a look at position changes here, as Deontay Lawson is a 90 overall middle linebacker. That is an insane pickup. As we do not have any, or we do have one athlete, Anthony Charlton. He will be a 79 overall quarterback. And that is looking fantastic. 92 speed, 93 throw power. This guy's going to be a stud right out of the gate. All right. We will advance to the next week. Our season is looking better and better as we fly up in level all the way up to level 25. We have 175 skill points. How did we do that? It had to have been recruiting goals, right? Sign a 5-star prospect. We got 250. Sign the top class in your conference, 75. I mean, we got a ridiculous amount. I don't know how we just got so many skill points. Okay. Works for me. You get like a top something class or didn't even sign a top 25 class in the country. I don't know how many skill points we just got, but okay. 170 skill points. We will deal with those in the next episode. That is insane. Training results. We will take a look here as Hayes Westing is our best player as a punter. Joe Bowers moves up to an 81. Interesting. Where is our quarterback? That's interesting. Odd that he is not here. Running back, Cameron Poe moves up to a 77. Doesn't get that much of a boost, if any at all, actually. Yeah, no boost for Cameron Poe. Quite odd there. Roy Grayson, our fullback, doesn't get much of a boost. Wide receiver, I'm not seeing much. Tight end, Blake Trombley doesn't get much either. Isaiah Morrow. Are we missing players? We are. Okay, we'll just advance to the next week. I don't understand what just happened there, but we will advance and move on. Odd things happening there. Encouraging transfers is something we have to do, as we have to get rid of 10 players. Dantes Dialgo, we'll see ya. Shelton Layton, we'll see ya. Matt Todd, you're gone. Gone. All of these guys that are not real players that we have, done ourselves. All these freshmen will be gone. And that is the roster. Anthony Charlton is now on the roster. Okay, so it was bugged there. We do have our guys. So Robbie Shelley, Fernando Toncho, obviously still here. Wide receiver, Kadu, Gadosh. Ooh, Connor Kadu only is 59 overall. That is rough. Okay. Encourage transfers. Upgrading coach skills. I mean, I guess 170 points. I think we just deal with that at the start of the next season. As we will move on to the next week here. Very wild. 170 skill points is insane. We continue into the preseason. And we will set up the recruiting board and the schedule next episode. Are not ranked in the preseason top 25. Did we receive any votes? No. All right. Well, that will be it for this episode. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and I will see you in the next one.